Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on the Maori channel. Do you like the intro? Because today I'm going to be talking about, stuff I did as a child that gives me nightmares. Because there's a lot of stuff I did as a child that gave me nightmares. So the first one is me and my English friend. I live in New Zealand. We were about, I don't know, 10, 11. And we went to walk through a park, right? And this park goes round like a river and like a waterfall area type of place, and it's in the bush. It's like a bushwalk. We went through a bushwalk. So you did a loop. You go around. You walk across a bridge under like the waterfall's here, and then the water comes down the waterfall around, and you walk across a bridge at the bottom of the waterfall, like I don't know, 20 meters, 200 meters away, and you go around. But on the way back, this is where it gets interesting. On the way back, we walked the track, and then there's a car bridge. You have to walk across to get back around and do the full loop. But instead of going across the car bridge, me and my friend, bearing in mind I'm in jandals, which is New Zealand jandals, Australian flip flops, American thongs, or Australian flongs, American flip flops, whatever you can call them. And so we start going across the waterfall. The water's running about like this. So it's not fast paced, but there's some big stones about, I don't know, 150, 200 centimeters long. So about that longish. I'm walking across them, and all of a sudden I slip over in my jandals. Thank God I didn't lose my jandals because I loved those jandals at the time. But I slip over in my jandals, and I thought I was going to die for a second, because probably about 10, 20 meters away from the edge of the waterfall. And if you look over the waterfall, it's a beautiful view, but fuck. And then, ever since then, I've had nightmares about me falling off waterfalls. And one of the weirdest ones I had was I had a Nerf gun with a bullet in it, like a suction cup bullet. And I could fire it off a waterfall, get a tree, and swing like Tarzan. And I was like, and then you know that feeling when you're falling in your dreams, you wake up, and then I'm like, I'm awake. It's like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever thought. Okay. Going to my second one of things that I've done in my childhood gives me nightmares. Second thing was, have you ever seen a bow and arrow, right? But plastic ones with the suction cups on the end of them? I had one of those, but I took the suction cup off the end of the thing, and it got jammed inside the hole, which is like, because the thing was like a bow, it was like a curve to go like, and you put through like a hole, you put through the hole, and so it got stuck in the hole, and I went to have a look at it, and I was like looking at it like this, like that, and all of a sudden the plastic input tube comes out and goes boom right in my eye, and so when I looked like that, I had I had like a red ring. It's like when I was like 6 or 7, and I started screaming because fuck that hurt. And I don't know why that down take the suction cup off the end of it. It was a weird sensation. I was screaming and crying. My mum came into my room and asked me what was wrong, and I'm like, Mum, look what I did. I I did my eye with the plastic bow arrow with the end on it. And she's like, you took the end of the plastic bow arrow and then you looked at it and got stuck in there and looked at it. I'm like, yes. I was a child. I wasn't wasn't the brightest things to do though. And then yeah, so that gives me nightmares. What gives me nightmares? Oh, the Teletubbies. You know this. I have random dreams about Teletubbies, right? I'll have a dream like the Teletubbies are cutting people's heads off, and then I put someone else's head on my body, and then I'll be like a lady, and like I have breasts, and I can feel them. It's just like my mind's just fucking crazy. Or the Teletubby sun will jump up, and take over my body, and then if I touch someone else, it'll take over their body, and then if I touch someone else, it takes over their body, and then they keep on touching people and takes over their body, and they pass to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It's a weird dream I have about that. Oh, the other dream. What else did my childhood that gave me fucking nightmares? School. School doing speeches. You do a speech, right? And I'm like, and I start crying. I'm like, I start crying. I was like, you see how I was thinking about now? This makes me cry as fuck. Speeches me, man. They anxiety through the roof, and then I'll just be stressed, and then I'll just have the fucked up dreams. I'll be thinking about ships flying through the air and then taking up people's heads. What the fuck? I had a dream. Some of the worst shit I did was, I don't know, played paintball, right? With school. And, instead of my teammates being on my team, they all ganged up on me and shot me with fucking paintball bullets, you know? And it fucking hurt. They were being cunts. And I just wanted to punch them all, but I don't know, bruises and it fucking hurt. And then sometimes I think about them, and I think about, you know, how Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, and you can bend shit, like bending, like, I don't know, like Avatar, and you get things and you can bend them and throw them at people. But then I'll bend them and I'll go through people's eyes. I'll take the eyes out, and then you take the whole head, and but the weirdest thing I've done as a child, I don't know, I said cunt in one of my teacher's classes, and she sent me out because she doesn't like people saying that word. I don't think many people do, though. Many women do. I find it quite offensive, which I didn't really know at the time, which was, I still think about it sometimes in my dreams. And I'll be like, I don't know, playing football, like a professional football player in my dream, and then she'll come out and it's like, hey, you're in detention. You can't play football anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm a professional player and I've worked my whole life for this. And then now I sound like I'm having a fucking mental breakdown on a video. Anyway, this is life, you know? That's just a couple of them. If I can think of any more, I'll put them in the next video. But right now, I can't think of anything else. So this is Tokomori Ka kite ano. See you guys tomorrow because I'm on a roll. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be the best I can be. I'll try my best. I'll get a new video up the next day. And if you don't like it, say so down below, dislike it, and tell me why. Because I need some motivation, because otherwise, if you don't hate it, then I'll just keep on doing the same old boring shit over and over again until we see it out to the end. Bye bye.